Beans are good for your heart, or so they say. In this episode, I'll show you how to make 3 separate heart-healthy entrees using beans. This includes black bean burgers, vegetarian bean chili, and classic Italian bean and pasta soup. As a bonus, if you hang in until the end, I'll show you how to make a delectable melt-in-your-mouth pie that no one will guess is made primarily from white beans. If you're tired of paying through the nose for a pound of ground round, let me show you how to make a bean burger that looks and tastes like the real deal. Here are all the ingredients you'll need. Start off by putting the first 4 ingredients into a food processor to expedite the process of making bean paste. This includes the beans, the onion, the green pepper, and the garlic. Next, add the soy sauce, hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, and cumin to the processor before pulsing it a few times. Time to crack an egg. Then add the breadcrumbs onto the mixture before pulsing the processor a few more times. At this point, it's time to transfer the bean paste to a big bowl. Finally, let's dig into the bowl to start forming those burger patties. This should yield 4 to 6 patties depending on how thick you like your burgers. Fire up your pan and start cooking those burgers. Cook them for 3 to 4 minutes before flipping the patties. Then add a slice of your favorite cheese. While you're waiting for the burgers to finish, it's time to toast your buns. Serve bean burgers just like hamburgers with ketchup and dill pickle slices. Yum. Here's another low cholesterol dish that's hard to tell from the real thing. To make veggie chili, you'll need the following ingredients. Put a medium fire under a soup pot or Dutch oven and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Chop your onions, bell pepper, carrots, and zucchini. Add these to the pot and let them simmer for a minute or so, stirring frequently. Then add the minced garlic. After letting this cook for a minute, it's time to pour in the broth, followed by the diced tomatoes. Add the spices and a healthy shot of hot sauce. Then add a tablespoon of lime juice or vinegar. Toss in some cilantro and give the chili a quick stir. Then cover the pot before reducing the fire to medium-low. Let the chili simmer for an hour or so. Then serve with tortilla chips, sour cream, and shredded cheddar cheese. Are you getting hungry yet? There's a lot more show to go. Next, I'll show you how to make a delicious Italian white bean soup called pasta fagioli. Here's what you'll need to whip up a pot of this hearty soup in a flash. Start off by heating a soup pot over a medium flame. Then add a tablespoon of olive oil. While the pot's heating up, dice the onions, carrots, celery, and garlic. Toss these into the pot and let them cook for a minute or so before giving them a good stir. Then it's time to add the chicken stock. Spoon on the beans. Then add the diced tomatoes, the pasta, the grated cheese, and the seasoning to the mix. Cover the pot and turn the flame down to low. Let the soup simmer slowly on the stove for 1 hour. When it's done, you'll have a hearty soup that's great as a starter or as a meal by itself. Just like a mama used to make. Manja. What's supper without dessert, right? Well, I'd like to show you how to make a bean pie that your friends and family will swear tastes just like pumpkin or sweet potato pie. Here's everything you'll need. Start off by preheating the oven to 450 degrees. While that's happening, place the beans, the eggs, and the melted butter into the food processor and pulse until the beans are mashed. Pour in 1 cup of milk. Then add the flour, the sugar, the vanilla, cinnamon, and the nutmeg to the processor. Process until the mixture resembles pudding, but not so long that it liquefies. Place an empty pie crust on the counter and fill it with bean pudding. Pop the pie into the oven for 15 minutes. Then it's time to reduce the oven temperature to 350 degrees and let it cook for another 35 to 45 minutes. You'll know the pie is done when the center rises and the pie browns a bit. Allow the pie to cool to room temperature before serving with a dollop of whipped cream. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Man Cave Munchies.